Hey y'all, hey TT here with a channel message for a Taurus that is experiencing a lot of bad luck right now. Bad karma, bad juju, whatever you want to call it. It appears as if you are on the karmic side of justice and you are being handled by an external power. If that's you, then this message is going to resonate. If it doesn't resonate, leave the rest for someone else because this feels very specific. Okay, I'm getting that external forces have taken control and every setback is a setup for your success. I heard a cosmic setup. So we have death. Only the best for my Taurus. So you're undergoing some type of spiritual preparation. So energetically, your energy is going to read like you are bougie. You've switched up. You've changed. Out of my league, high value, arrogant. One of those. I heard, what are those? You're about to turn a lot of people off. I'm hearing, look at the pot, calling the kettle black. You're about to turn a lot of people off. So yes, this is your season of having a small circle. People will wish the worst upon you, and they will lie straight through their teeth like they love you. I'm hearing, how could they ever love you if they don't love themselves? Three of Wands. How could they ever love you if they don't love themselves? Okay, I'm hearing there's nothing that you could do about this, Taurus. All right, let's get into the channel message. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Something is bound to happen. You could be doing everything right, but it doesn't matter, Taurus. A chord is meant to be struck. It's all being done by external forces. So, someone like you is going to remind many people, Tom, Dick, Harry, whoever, of a guy or a girl they used to know. Somebody that I used to know. I didn't mean to cut you off. Whoever you are. I'm seeing a guitar string that's being like, like striking a chord. And you have this guitar pick and you are the one striking it. You are the one doing it. You are the one that's behind it. It's giving like Ghost Rider. Yeah, I remember in Ghost Rider when he had the guitar pick and he struck it. I think it was Ghost Rider. Was it Coco? I think it was Coco. And it brings on the music. It brings about the music. Please don't stop the music. Da, da, da. It's giving me a group of people. It's not just one. It's like anyone in the world that has vengeance in their heart, hate in their heart, evil in their heart. And they've been waiting to see the downfall, the demise, the destruction of someone, of you, of people like you, someone like you, a type like you. That chord is about to be struck. You are directly reminding people of some person in their life that they can't stand, whether it's a mother, brother, sister, lover, ex, it doesn't matter. There is a legit type of person that everyone hates. They're not going to know why all of a sudden they just don't like you. They can't stand you. You irritate their soul or something like that. So everything about you, your gifts, your talents, your creativity, your desires, your charisma, skills, magic, all of it. Something evil inside the hearts of so many people is rotten to the core. I'm hearing none of that matters. None of that matters. Everyone has this potential inside of them. The potential to be good or evil. The only thing that matters is how you internalize the worst possible things occurring. So there's some type of occurrence that you know is about to come, and there's some type of ending occurrence that you know is about to come. You also know that it has to happen. How do you internalize the worst possible things occurring to you when it's happening to you directly? Does it make you cower? Do you seek vengeance, revenge, hatred? What is going to become of you? There's something about what will this experience make of you? If you had all the power in your hand to respond to people, places, and things, situations, how would you respond? You're being tested, Taurus. Those of you that resonate with this message, you are legit being tested. There's someone very, 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 very powerful. This person is powerful and well known in the public eye. This person feels like you can see all aspects of them that nobody is privy to. This person does not like knowing that another person outside of themselves is capable of seeing exactly who they are, what they are, the truth. This person thought that their status intrigued you. Their money intrigued you. Their power intrigued you. You saw right through them. You saw the truth behind the masked figure. I'm hearing figure mask. So this person constructed a mask. They configured. This is something like configured. So now you've become the threat, but you've already known this. You've become the threat, not because you did something or you've done something to this person directly. I don't feel like you've done anything to this person directly. It's simply because it's a confirmation of the dirt you could potentially have on them. I'm hearing I would have never chosen you if I thought you, I would have never chosen you. I don't know, something about being chosen by this person, why this person chose you. If this person genuinely believed that you had an actual gift, this is someone that didn't believe when they met you that you had an actual gift, talent, skill, anything. To them, you were programmable, configurable, like a mask. You could be anything they wanted you to be. All they had to do was decide what they wanted you to be. So meanwhile, this person didn't believe that you had any type of true gift, ability, intuition. You make this person aware of how out of touch they really was all along. How wrong they were all along. Where the root of their issue stems from. I'm hearing a song. You better watch your back, 'cause I'm not just in it, man. I don't know if it's I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky. Let me know in the comments. Somebody wants you to use your life force, even if it kills you, to restore them back to their glory days. Restore them back to their glory days. This person believes that you have the ability to move heaven and earth. With your thought, with your intention, and you could restore them back to their glory days. You can make them young. You can give them the vitality. You could do something, child. And they looking at you like, I want you to do it now. Make it happen. I'm hearing internal revenue services. Something may be connected to the IRS, the honoring path. Talk about knocking on the door. What are you going to do when someone comes knocking on your door? Is someone throwing out threats? Is that what I see here? It's like someone saying, if you don't take me with you, I could bring an end to you. I can make the sun set on your ass or something like that. Ooh. Look at the card. It still wanted to come out anyway. Rest and rejuvenation. Ooh, someone is salty. Okay, external forces are saying this is meant to hurt. So if you're thinking about this as the average person, like, oh, it's another day, what's new in the neighborhood? No, this is supposed to really hurt you at your core, because when you're hurt, it lights a match in this juke joint. Okay, it lights some type of match. And if you're not hurt in the proper way, it doesn't have a ripple effect, a domino effect on any other soul connection or any other. You striking this chord makes a person feel again. And the first emotion that's going to come up is repressed emotions, the ones that they don't want to confront. And the first one that they don't want to confront is what brought them to this point. What made them do just about anything to get where they wanted to go in life? What was the root cause? And a lot of them, it started off with like hating a mother, hating a lover, wanting revenge, hating a type of person. And so choosing someone that looks like high value, high status, whatever, with all these different accolades or loved by the most. It's like I specifically chose someone like you because I wanted to be up close enough to hate you directly. This is another type of evil. Another type of evil. It was never about commitment, love, hope, vows, none of that. It was about, I could use you to change my fate. I could use you for revenge. Lost in reverse. The garden and the gate. You're the end of something. You are the end of something. It's not about you talking. It's not about you like saying anything or doing anything. You may be the type of person that would never even bring something to light or even say something. It's the fact that you exist. Your existence is some type of confirmation of the incapacity to actually love or feel to begin with. Door to value, which means you hold the power to determine whether someone wins or loses. I wouldn't call this a checkmate door to person. That's what I'm saying. It's something external forces, cosmic forces, the crossroad, the four directions, compass. This is about morality. This is about a moral compass. Having a moral compass is your connection to spirit. It's not always about it's not always about what is it? It's not always about like what you feel or what you're programmed to do or what you're taught to do. It's about doing the right thing even if no one else will. Something here about moral code, morality. Everyone's moral code or moral compass is being checked right now. Like flick. That's what it feels like. Why do you want this gift? Why do you want this talent? It's like everyone has gone to this, every person has come to this crossroad before in their life. It's like, I want fame, I want status, I want success. And so every person that has ever had to come to this crossroad has been asked the same question, and all of them say the same thing. I want to be a millionaire so freaking bad. Dun, 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 dun. And so it's like the chickens. What? Why am I gonna say enchiladas, chitlins? What the fuck? And they start off by saying, "I want to do the right thing. I want to bring honor to God, to my people, to this." It always starts off doing the right thing. That'd be their first intentions. And then the moment that they are introduced or presented with the obstacle where they're meant to experience bad luck, misfortune, bad karma, instead of wanting to experience that side of the wheel of fortune, that side of the spectrum, it's like, I refuse to lose. And so I become greedy, and I'm willing to use anyone and anything to guarantee that I'm able to continue manifesting, and I'm able to continue winning and staying on the top of my game, at the top of this chart, at the top of that. And I never have to lose. I don't want to lose. The objective is to win. When I decided when I made that choice at the crossroad, I did it so I could win. But that's not what was said out the mouth. That's not what that wasn't the intentions in the beginning. Intentions was I wanted to make a change. I wanted to do things differently. I wanted to use my platform, use my success, use it for the betterment and bring honor. So when someone like you turns down money and you turn down success and you turn down the things that someone chose you for, and you don't value those things, they would have never chosen you. They would have never picked you. They would have never supported you had they really thought that what they have to offer you didn't find valuable. Sheesh. Because you are walking proof, personal validation that you cannot be bought, and that all along the reason why this person chose you is because they read your energy down as being someone just like me, someone that wanted fame, wanted success, wanted this, wanted that, and I want to protect you from that, or I want to make sure you don't have to experience a loss like I did. Weaponizing protection and the desire to provide something different, like the path that was taken to get where someone was bad. Character is built from honor. Character is built from honor. And the only way to earn honor is to have the rite of passage, to experience a rise in a situation, a loss in a situation, to have gains and losses. So this idea that the moment I'm starting to experience some type of downsize, decrease, decline, dissension, failure, bad luck, bad karma, whatever, that is a sign of the end of times, or the end of someone's reign, or the end of someone's, it's like weaponizing it to say it's a punishment by God, or it's a punishment because of another person's action that we may not know about, or whatever. But what Spirit is saying is that it's actually more arrogant and more narcissistic for a person to blame everyone else for their downfalls and everyone else for the days where they experience any type of loss, like being the victim. Oh, I was attacked. People are wishing on my downfall. And then weaponizing, oh, the moment my money go down, or the moment my support goes down, that means someone's manifesting me with evil eye. Weaponizing someone's own fears of a natural process of regeneration and degeneration as being a means for protection. And so you throw stones at each other. Wop, 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 wop. Fuck each other up. One after the other. The pot calling the kettle black. It's an illusionary divide. The devil. Yes. With the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups. Let's lay it out like this. Take down yourselves. This is about taking off that mask, taking off that mask, seeing the truth It was never about honor. It was never, there are those, whoever chord you strike, it was never about honor. It was never about morality. It was never about the betterment of anything. It was always about being worshiped, praised, revered, honored. The devil knew that. The devil knew that. The devil knew it. The devil knew it all along. These are people that came to the crossroads with a heavy heart. Came to the crossroads. My person broke up with me. My person chose someone else. My person didn't love me. Someone did something to me. My family hated me. I've been hurt. I've been abused. I've been treated this. And the moment they said to themselves, I'm going to use this, right? Everyone has the potential for good or evil. I'm going to hold on to this grudge, and I'm going to take this loss, and I'm never going to experience loss again. And if I do have to experience loss again, that means that someone's trying to take me down, and I refuse to lose. I'll never have to grieve again. I never want to feel this way again. And so that's one way of getting to this crossroad. The other way of getting to this crossroad is, I want to change. I want to do the right thing. I don't want to hurt anymore. And so I take with me this baggage of everything that was done to me, and I make sure that I stay on this high and mighty high horse of, I make the changes. I do the work. I avoid my temptations. I don't lust for after anything. My moral code makes sure I'm never like them, or I never find myself in a position where I'm learning a hard lesson because I gave in to temptation, because I gave in to the devil. So this guarantees that I'm always protected. I'm always covered. Truth is, if you being honest and you go into the crossroads and you're supposed to lay down your burdens at the crossroad, truth is, if you weren't holding on to the baggage that you came with, to the people that hurt you and the reasons that brought you to that point, you wouldn't even come to the crossroad to begin with. The only reason why people want to evolve, want to change, want to do something different is because they're programmed to use their pain as a reason to build themselves up. Remembering and disdaining where you used to be, so you never go back. So it's like the devil is saying the truth is you were set up from the very beginning. You were set up not to be arrogant, not to put yourself on a high moralistic ground above anyone else, to be equal. But you're designed by human design. It requires some type of data to know how bad it could be on the other side if you didn't stick to this path, if you didn't stick to this choice. So the devil is pretty much saying the same morals also are used to turn you into the very person that you swore you would never be. And that's how the pot is calling the kettle black. So, I'm not like that. I'm glad I'm not like that. I'm glad it's not me. I'm not like that. You really like that. Yeah. You really like that. So is it really justice? Is it really right or wrong? There is good and there is evil. That's a fact. That's duality. But is it really right or wrong? Because right and wrong is subjective to the objective. Objective and subjective are one and the same, really. In order to be subjective, you gotta have an objective. In order to be objective, you gotta be subjective. Spirits, you're just asking questions, really. Just asking questions. So that would mean that there is, it's like the playing fields are the same, on the same axis, on the same playing field. There is no high ground. It's like only opportunities of being more self-aware, which really means that there is no higher ground to get to. There is no better path to choose. It's really the best of the present moment. You enjoying the best of the present moment with gratitude. This is like a combination 2-piece and a biscuit. Smack your eyes, smack your mama, whatever they call it. Of the present moment. It's like Spirit is saying, belief systems are just that, systems. Just that, systems. What you standing up for? You don't even know what you standing up for. You don't even know what side you on. You don't even know that y'all all on the same side. But it's like, how do I get objective and subjective to be each other's ops? Well, you give them a common denominator. We have a common thing that we can agree on. And that is, we just don't like the devil making us aware. And that's why the devil is the most hated archetype in the entire deck, because we all can agree that we don't like the devil making us aware of these systems that we subscribe to. But we like the option to choose who comes in and out, who gets to experience it and who don't. It feels a false sense of control. So you, my friend, no matter what, you will not be liked and you will experience bad karma. And while you are experiencing bad karma, people will laugh at you and they will say, aha, look at you. God don't like ugly. Aha, look at you. This is why we're not losing. But as the devil wants you to know, don't you ever forget, the fact that you are experiencing loss and wins and you do not resist the cycle that occurs, and you understand that it's necessary, you understand that it's necessary, you are not like them. You are not one of them. It's less of you and more of them. And so to people that have a type, to people that have a code, to people that have something to hide, something about them to keep secret, to hold on to, a necessary means to their ends, they're going to always wait for confirmation of your demise, wait for confirmation of the foundation and the emotional maturity ground you came walking in on. Who the fuck do you think you are, Taurus? That's what they gonna say. You cannot be bought. You cannot be sold. You're unaffordable. And anyone that genuinely has that much life force energy to be able to command the true power of where all things originate from, you will be highly despised, highly hated. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Because according to what you appear to be, whether it's physicality, whether it's opportunity, whether it's whatever, you are a walking confirmation that you are unsubmittable to anyone. And no one, whatever someone has, you'll never choose it for yourself. Damn. You'll never choose to be bought. You'll never choose legacy, community, all the things that the 10 of Pentacles represent. You will never choose it over yourself, which means that you have already submitted to something higher than you. You are genuinely unavailable. Your emotions are too heavily guarded. But just because you drop your burdens at the crossroad, just because you let go over and over and over again, and you feel like you forgive, and still people don't know how to treat you, that is a confirmation of the 4 directions. That is a confirmation of a true spiritually stable person. I was going to say founded or something. And so in preparation, it ain't enough just to prepare you to be someone's counterpart. It ain't enough. Okay, I'm talking to someone. It ain't enough to prepare you just for something like that. You're being prepared for something that your eyes can't even perceive yet. You may have an idea. You may be getting the download with the Page of Wands. You may be receiving something. Dang, look at all these pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Every loss that you take is a setup where character gets to be developed, time gets to pass. The Pentacles means that a lot of time has passed, years have passed. You've been doing something for a long time. You are an expert. You could hold a master class in frequency, intentions, and having the good kind. 3 of Pentacles is here. 3 of Pentacles. You are teaching a master class in loss and gain. To lose everything is to gain. Is to gain something, always to gain something even better. You're teaching economics. You're teaching when I tell you, You're a developer. You got to be a developer. This could be about a developer. This could be about a developer that wants to start systems, cultivate things. But it's saying that you are a developer of systems. You are an operator. You know, OPP. Yeah, you know me. You can build anything. You can do anything. You know what it takes. You know the route. You know the path. You've done it. You've built many railroads. This is how I know the reading is done. Okay, the Three of Wands is back. All right, back and better than ever. Interesting. You're being taught. I told you, someone wants you to restore them back to their former glory. They're reckless. You have consistency. You have routine. You have, you're patient. You wait for the signs. You listen to the angels of the four directions. At every crossroad, you are patient. You're not just being reckless and a daredevil and jumping into it. If spirits say rest, rejuvenate, you do accordingly. If spirits say start, stop, do, you're not ruled by Chronos. You're not ruled by the clock. You're not on that paradigm. Fuck a grid. I feel like you're the glue. I'm telling y'all, this ain't gonna resonate with everybody. It's like the 1%. Like the 1% of Taurus energy that would even make it to this point of evolution in this lifetime. There multiple lifetimes you have. Someone only chose you because they felt like you could restore them back to their glory days, but they never wanted you to see the truth. That's all I keep hearing. They never want you to see the truth. They never wanted you to see the truth of why they chose it to begin with. It was all rooted in revenge on someone that they used to know, getting back on someone that they used to know. Spite, vengeance. Someone wasn't expecting you to fit the type. They automatically knew, like, oh yeah, I won't fall for you because I already know your type. You this type of person. Come to find out, it's like you let someone being a masked figure try to figure you out. And by the time they finally caught on, the deed was already done. Something about the deed was already done. So you're giving a master class. You're serving a master class in real force. Because 8 of Wands is force all day, every day. You don't have to force what wants to be. Because what you get, you get what you put out. Like I told you, you're on a cosmic force. You are connected. You are cosmic energy. You are infinite cosmic force. And someone felt like they could use your energy for destruction. And it kind of reminds me of that Enigma reading that I did. Message that I channeled. You death is like is endings and beginnings. So if you're an infinite force, it's like you're nobody. And so whatever you adapt to, whatever you become, you have the power to heal, you have the power to take away. I think you hit it well. You was hidden in plain sight. I think that's what this is pretty much saying. You was hidden in plain sight. Because when someone is desperate, they're like, how did I not see it when I had you? How did I not see it when I was around you? You were hidden in plain sight, because if someone could see your true value, your true worth, they would have held on tighter to you or something like that. And this is going to be the story for a lot of arrogant, cocky, superficial, all these different shallow, superficial intentions are all going to be struck by you like lightning striking a chord. It's going to reach their heart, and when they first meet you, they won't recognize you. They won't recognize you. Matter of fact, they will be like, nah, I don't even want to play with that, I'm good. And because you are a mass. And then when the deed is done and the choice has been made, justice. That's when the rose-colored glasses will shatter. That's when whatever cautionary tale or whatever that they believed in, they're going to realize, what the fuck, I had it all along. And then that's when the hangman energy will release them. So until they have that epiphany that you were it, that they had the gift in their hand, they had the power in their hand for a moment, it wanted them. Until they have that epiphany, they will remain arrogant. But when they become aware and the rose-colored glasses shatter, it does the epiphany doesn't occur until you leave. And then when you're gone and you're far enough gone, it's like, then the hangman energy will say, okay, the coast is clear. Because the only people that can actually see your worth and see your value are those with a pure heart. They have to have the same type of heart as you. They have to have good intentions. They can't have no baggage. They can't have no emotional grief. They can't be holding resentment to their past relationships. You're being prepared for someone as good as you. I think I'm gonna title it that. Yeah. Let's get the closing message. Spirit did not come to play today. Spirit, what is your message? What's your closing message? Whew. What is your closing message for Taurus? Radical honesty. Look at them scars. Let me just hold this card up, because I don't think you can see how beautiful this card is. You're a warrior. Radical honesty. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. Okay, so I'm going to read this one. 18. Yes. Love it. Okay, to believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation and self defeat, self denial. The mother warrior assures you that it is okay and not at all a failure or flaw to experience disappointments, betrayals of the heart, and confusion. Rather, this is what it is to be transparently and universally human. She encourages you to look candidly at your current limitations and the past regrets and the things that you wish were not part of your character or life story. The mother cautions you against continuing to deny any unwanted reality in your life and your uncomfortable feelings about it. It is not okay to ignore what does not authentically fit you, that creates unease, or any kind of self compromise or incongruency in your life. While denial seems to be an easy and simple solution to what evokes aversion or discomfort in us, it is not. To maintain the ongoing armor or facade of denial leads to a life on the battlefield of perpetual deceit, manipulation, strategy, and estrangement from ourselves and others. As time continues to go by, what is avoided or denied grows into an ever harder and larger landmine to navigate. While honesty can hurt and be brutal in the moment of disclosure, the accurate pain of it is always temporary. True enough, patch of disruption, tension, and chaos typically follows moments of radical honesty, but it does eventually dissipate. The turmoil is never the life sentence that avoidance, denial, and deception are. If and when some sort of upheaval does ensue, please understand that this is necessary and is for your long-term benefit. This process unhooks you from whatever dishonest armor and lifestyle had distorted and blocked you from your spirit self. The releasing of armor you had lived with for so long that it became part of you can hurt as it breaks away. Detox of any kind is never pretty, comfortable, or pleasant. Nonetheless, it will pass like the tide and leave an invaluable life propelling lesson upon your shore. Know that every time you surrender to tumultuous feelings, you are releasing the heavy armor of deceits that are no longer yours to carry. Let the uncomfortable emotions flow all of their unpleasantness completely through and out of you. Whenever they rise up in the well of your being, release them with self-love, acceptance, and appreciation for what is no more. The path of radical honesty can only beget more honesty. No one, regardless of how perfect they or their situation may seem, is immune to the full spectrum of life. We all have pain, shadows, insecurities, battle scars, stories of shame, and things we wish we had handled with more grace. As we become increasingly transparent, you attract more authentic and like-minded people, and those of the lie fall away. Mother's message: consider your reality a mirror reflection, all of yourself back to you, for you to see. See yourself through the eyes of compassion and love. Make it a priority to experience yourself in authentic connection with others and feel your world transform into the joyful fulfillment of all that you have been fighting for. Taurus, I love you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.